Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me.
On a step parent.
Yes, right? yes.
You grew up as a stepchild with an amazing stepdad or dad. Call it what it is.
Yeah,
that's who raised you. I think he done an amazing job. Your mother did an amazing job. So you kind of grew up in a home of understanding a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I never got to experience this into my relationship now, right? For our step parenting. How do you view it now with you having 2 kids, right? Let's use your baby boy.
Yeah.
Chase is what, 5?
4.
4? About to be 5?
Oh, shoot. He about to be 5 in like 2 weeks.
5,
got a
right?
birthday party to plan.
So how do you feel in terms of, let's just say one day, he's now in a new home where he has a stepdad, right?
Yeah.
What's the rules and regulations of that? Are you going to let the stepdad parent the way he need to parent, get with him, beat him if need be, and discipline him in a way?
No. You lost it right.
I'm just trying to I want to understand it because
you lost me at beats.
So there's no popping going.
No.
It's more verbal.
Like verbal for sure. Like you got to do what you got to do. Right. Here's the thing. I am without a shadow of a doubt the easiest person to work with. Right. I'm the easiest person to work with. Like, bro, let's talk. Let's chop it up. The day that happens, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy the day that happens because I know what Daryl meant to me. So I could only imagine that Monica was happy, Jarvis was happy, people were happy, and I have new cousins, new aunts, uncles, family, whatever. Okay. I have all of that. So when it happens, I'm going to be happy, but we have to have a conversation. Okay. We have to have a conversation. Hey, look, check this out. Look, I'm here. Like, I'm not just here. Like, I am. I don't have to tell you how present I am. You're going to likely see it. It's going to be annoying to you. Right. My kids are going to talk about me a lot. They're going to call me a lot. They're going to revere me a lot. Like, it's just not, it's just whatever. Like, it's just, I know my boys. And so let's talk and chat. Hey, look, but I don't want to intervene in nothing that goes on in your life, right? If it goes on in your life and you need life to be a certain way and these boys can help provide that without you being physical with them, you know what I'm saying? Stern with them? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell a coach how to coach, can't tell a teacher how to teach. I'm not going to tell a parent how to parent, but, just
I want to throw a monkey wrench in there. Okay? I want to challenge you.
I'm ready.
Was your stepdad physical with you?
Yes, but there's an understanding at Jump Street. Understand it. I never lived in the house with my father. I understood him to be my father, but I never grew up with him at all. Like at all. My mom was single for real. Right. Like he had by the time my mom and dad got married, my father had already had all his kids. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was married was married.
So follow me. And this ain't to say that spanking and beating the kid out. I don't want this to come off as you got to beat the kid to get the level of respect you need, right? But let's call it what it is. There is a level of fear, and saying, hey, let me not do this because there's some consequences, right? With daddy. I'm talking about with your stepdad.
Got you. Yeah.
He did think, like, put it like this. You knew there was consequence. If Jarvis came home late or if Jarvis stayed out, right? Like, daddy might pop me. Right. You know what I'm saying? He might get with me, right? Had he not done that, and it's just being real, had he not, disciplined you in that way, do you think that changes the dynamic or?
Yeah, it does.
Explain.
It changes it. It's the all encompassing fear. It's the fear that a lot of, I'm not going to say a lot of women because everybody they're going to get on to me, but it's the all encompassing fear, the same fear, the fear that's more respect than it is scared, right? There's a fear of when you respect authority, and then there's fear when you are pure, just scared.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you are a step parent and you have full range to beat your children, hopefully you're a good step parent, and hopefully the mom, biological mom or dad, whatever the situation, hopefully they're good enough and they've done a good enough job to make everything mesh, because that can get real ugly when a step kid gets beat by a step parent and, it's not received. I received all butt whoopings. I received them. You know what I'm saying? Right. But to your point of would it have been different? God, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The discipline was, the fear was my daddy is going to I like what you said. My daddy, like, he coming from, he about to get after it.
For sure.
He about to get after it. I do think that with certain understandings, no beating can still be as effective, but it's got to be an understanding.
Agreed.
It's got to be a mutual overall understanding. If one person is off, it's like a football team. If one person is not on the same page,
so
it's not working.
To me, this come down, and this is solely depending on the type of kid you have. Some kids
true.
Some kids you don't have to spank.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying, to get it. Some kids will know daddy explained it, mommy explained it. I'm not gonna do this again.
Right. That's true.
Okay. Some kids, you got to get after that.
Nah,
you got to get with him.
I'm with you on that.
They're not gonna get it. They're not gonna understand. The best way for them to understand is a little bit of aggression. Now I ain't saying you gotta.
It's fear.
Beat them down, give them a black eye. I ain't saying that.
Nah, it's fear though. It's fear.
Let me tell you. Speaking of fear, like, my mom was the one who put them hands on you.
Right.
It wasn't really my dad, but my dad would be the one every now and then. Put it like this. His whoopings, it hurt more. Not that it was more physical than my mom.
Right.
It hurt more because I felt more disappointed. Like, damn, my dad.
Because he didn't do it often.
Yeah. So it was like, damn. I cried because it hurt my feelings. I really disappointed Dad.
Yeah.
My mom, I just knew I broke something is going down. You see what I'm saying? I know this beating is coming. Because my mother, she'd beat that ass and then tell you why she beat that ass. And then show you some love. Or you would do something early in the day. She'd, play the whole thing, play with you throughout the day. You still gonna get that whooping tonight. Like, it's going to happen, right? So we knew my mother ain't play. My dad wasn't as strict as my mom, but we knew not to play in my dad's face. Like, we wasn't going to do something. Like, it was consequence. So in turn, I'm only tying this in to say, your stepdad put hands on you a little bit, right? Whether it was a spanking, a belt, whatever. Okay, a lot of it. And
it was normal. It was like normal parentship when it came to
put it like this.
Ass whooping. Excuse my language, my mom.
No, that's what it is.
But that's what it was.
He did what he felt like a dad should do.
100%.
Right? So when you take away what a dad is supposed to do, what are we getting out of a dad?
Here's the thing. There's other way. You have to find, you just said it yourself. You have to find what brings the fear. Whooping somebody is not the answer.
Oh, for sure.
The fear of what comes with the whooping is pain. And that fear you don't want, so therefore you don't do whatever it is to get it. My whole point is, if you have a kid who is addicted to, video games, and you whoop your child, a lot of children I know now, my boy, I'm telling you, I know a lot of kids now will get a whooping and know that that's the only punishment that they're going to get. They'll take that little bit of pain to be able to get on that game again. It's like, whatever, like, you whoop me, cool. I'm hurt for a little bit. Like, I got to fight with my dad. Like it's almost like, you hit me, boom, I'm cool. All right, like, it hurts bad. Take 10 minutes. Let's go play the game all night. It's whatever.
Not to cut you off.
Being serious.
I'm laughing because I can remember my mom doing something like that. Like, you can either take the whooping, you get what I'm saying, and go back outside, or you gotta do punishment.
I'm telling you.
You gotta be in the house for a week. Whoop me any day.
Dog.
Whoop me now, and I cry about it. I'm back outside.
And I'm about to hit you with a story real quick. I'm telling you. So some kids are like, that whooping is but like it's just the quickest and the easiest. And honestly, it's the simplest thing to do. Like, you just know, I hit you. Are you scared to get hit? Yes. So don't do it no more. Opposed to really thinking it through, like, what is something that brings that same amount of pain? You got to figure that out. As a stepdad, stepmom, you have to figure that part out. Because there's some kids that if you take that game, you just take the HDMI cord, and you take that game, and let's say they're really streamers. Let's say they're streamers, gamers. They make money a little bit. Right. Bro, they're done. They're done. Please give me my game back. Please. Like that crying with you. I'm telling you, like, I just want my game back, please. Like, just anything else, like, sound like a look, I'm telling you what I know. Yeah. Because I had my cousins move with us. I got a cousin and sister who is tough as nails. Right. Dog, hood too. I'm talking about tough as nails, dog. Like, I ain't really hood, I'm just country. Her brother, you know what I'm saying, is, real good guy, got a little country in him, but just kind of like a real, my brother's a chill, normal cat. Right. Sister cousin, hood, man. Like really like that for real. Like, bought that action for real. And when I tell you, a whooping not doing nothing to her. We used to talk about the whoopings all the time. Like, a whooping ain't doing nothing for her. Whooping doing something to me. Boom, hit me. All right, cool. Straighten up. I'm sorry. My bad. You know what I'm saying? My brother, boom, whoop, my bad. Whoop her, all right. I'm going back. All right. Oh, I had a problem with old girl. Like, I'm going back to school and I'm getting my lick, like, for real. So what happened was, my daddy would go to Walmart. He'd take us to Walmart. And everybody growing up with me know this story. My daddy would take us to Walmart. He would go in that shoe aisle. He'd point out, get your size shoe. Me and my brother wore the same size shoe. I keep saying brother's my cousin who moved in with us, but he's like my brother, like my best friend. He would say, oh, what size shoe? We both wore 10 and a half. So we got that. Boom. He said, pick your shoe. Her name was Coco. Her name is Coco. Coco, pick your shoe. Coco, pick her shoe. Like a size 6, 7, whatever. And it's a Velcro. It's a Velcro shoe, 2 straps. No name brand, no nothing, 2 straps. So check this out. We never got whoopers again. Man. But guess what? It was, we in the attitude era. If you not coming to school with T-Max or Jordans on, you getting, like, they giving it to you. He would say,
he ain't too strapped, y'all.
He said, check this out. Come home with them bad progress reports and watch this. We came home with them bad progress reports. You got a week in the Bobos. Dog, when I tell you that night you can't sleep. You can't sleep. I'm like, dog, nah, man, I gotta, you know what you about to get into. You about to wear them to school.
The nursing home kicks is nasty.
Pete, you about to wear them to school, right? It's like, life is over. Do you know what's about to happen? Like, I'm about to get ragged, for real. So you go to school. Me and my brother, we go to school. My brother I gotta bring a gym bag in middle school. He got Jordans in his bag. I'm wearing them out, right? Like, I'm getting picked on, cracked on, whatever. My sister?
No problem.
Worn with bell bottoms. Dog. Walked around like, whatever. Like, it is what it is.
Did nothing.
It did nothing to faze her. The whooper can't faze her. You know, but she didn't get whoopers like that because, like, I say that, but they didn't get whoopers like that. Like, me and my brother did. She didn't get whoopers like that.
Hold on, I got a few questions.
She was a little bad. I don't want to. Coco, I love you, baby, but like, she, you know, Coco about that action. Coco like really like from that cloth over there. Like our cloth was right here. Like, somebody just threw the cloth and it was like, what is this? Like, Coco different. My cousin different.
Coco, we love you. I never got a chance to meet you yet, but we love you.
She's different.
Let's call it what it. I got a nephew, which my whole family know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say his name, and if you watch this episode, you know exactly who I'm talking about. And beatings, I don't think phased him neither.
I'm telling you, you gotta find what's painful.
Beatings didn't phase him neither. He was gonna do what he wanted to do. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a deeper level to kids like that. Like when beatings don't phase you, clothes don't phase you, a bald head or the Jefferson haircut don't phase you. It's time to get checked out.
Check this out.
It's time to get checked out.
Had he gone through, now here's the thing. Now I joke and play a lot about the Bobos and stuff, but like her lens, we're the same age. Her lens was much different than mine. She lost her mom in a car accident. Before that, I was going to say, did he go through something?
His father died when he was a few months, I think, or 1 year old. So he never had it. He never
kids like that, and that's and going into the serious notion where it's a responsibility of the step parents to find these things out and see what they mean for real to your house.
Yeah.
Because you sitting up here whooping a child who doesn't have a mom like that, and is I'm talking about a spitting image of a mama too. Like, spitting image reveres her mom right now as if she reveres Monty Carolyn right now as if she passed yesterday. What? Like, reveres her and lost her at in 98. So we were 10, lost at 10 years old, 9, 10 years old. Like, it's a different ball game from those lenses. You don't understand that. So you saying, like, a lot of people saying like, they bad. It's like, are they? You know, they may be, but like, you got to take time to figure that out. And step parenting to me is, and I think my dad did a great job. Ultimately, she ended up moving before we graduated high school, but you know, but a lot of her values, because she's doing well right now, and a lot of her values came from, you know, my dad. And she had a big family too, big family that supported her and everything, you know, but a lot of her values came from that, them 1-2 years. Because those stories, we can talk about them stories, we laugh about them a lot, but them stories made us who we are. Because he was an amazing step parent who, you know, you gotta see beyond that kid that's doing this, you know. And you may not want to a lot of times. You don't want to. You do not want to see past that kid. I know so many times my dad was like, man, I'm tired of this little chubby, funny little boy up here. Like he all right in sports. He getting on my nerves. Like I'm telling him to do this. He ain't do. But please, like he knows now. I listen to everything. Everything he said, everything. I heard it all. I took it all in and paused. And
that's crazy.
I know.
Taking it all. That's wild.
It's wild.